all the integrations that we've spoken about with Symphony have involved going internally, so from one team within the back office in Taskize to the front office using Symphony. And today we're kind of very proud to announce the fact that we are launching an intercompany version of this integration, meaning for the first time you can raise a query in one organization, in one organization using Symphony, and have it resolved in another organization using Taskize. So typically when we've looked at this earlier, when we've looked at this our interoperability strategy, we looked at core processing coming and consolidating in Taskize and then going out to your counterparties on those different channels. What we're now showing is the reverse. So you're coming from Symphony and you're going through to Taskize so that you can then update your core processing systems. So I think it's important to recognize that it can happen two ways, and that's what we're going to be showing today. So Elena, I'd like to invite you back on stage to talk a little bit about this new integration with us. And the value and the benefits it can bring.
Thank you. Yes, so I think the majority of the participants are already Symphony clients, so I won't bore you too much, but just for the ones who don't know what Symphony is. Symphony was born in 2012 as a communication and collaboration platform. Since then, over the last 12 years, has grown significantly in size and scope. Speaking of size, today we have more than 1,000 clients and 700,000 individual users. So that means if you're a Symphony client, you have time and desire to connect, you can potentially connect with 700,000 peers in the financial markets. Together with individual users, as a Symphony client, you can connect to what we call, in Outlook terms, distribution lists. So if you need to connect with a team, you can now find teams. We build the operation directory, and you will see very shortly the power of the interoperability between our operation directory and Taskize smart directory. So that is really going to be a game changer for query resolutions. So we said a financial institution, 1,000, 700,000 users, distribution lists, and bots. Bots are what we discussed earlier, so are the ones that are going to allow you to automate your processes, to self-service, to leave your environment and to access your counterpart's environment, so you will be able to pull and push data, as we said earlier. In terms of other added value, Symphony has their own video and voice proprietary systems, but also because we acknowledge that firms have the preferred communication methods, we are also integrated with Zoom and Microsoft Teams. So if you're discussing a query, you need to resolve it very quickly. Just at the push of a button, you can spin up a Zoom or Team video call. We're also, as we said earlier, integrated with WhatsApp, WeChat, SMS, Line at the back of those fines we discussed earlier, where traders were executing trades over WhatsApp. Then in terms of scope, we have significantly expanded through acquisitions. Now we own Cloud9, that is a software trading turret offering, and today that is expanding, and we use instant voice to connect the operation teams with the front office. Last but not least, we've also acquired an AI company, so now we have the communication, collaboration, the workflow. We leverage our partners' workflow, but also we have AI that you can apply to your processes through Symphony. Now, why we partner with Taskize? Because we feel there is a big gap in the market in query resolutions. There is a big need, as we've been repeating all day long, to resolve your queries in a timely fashion, accurate fashion. And the only way to do is to partner with the leaders, so we say the best in the breed, in Taskize, in workflow management. We are not a workflow management tool. We are a communication tool. We can provide, our best asset is the open infrastructure that allows you to stay in your environment, to jump in someone else. So leverage the bubble workflow of Taskize, but then allow your clients, our clients, to stay in their preferred platform. Too much for me. I think it's best that we give a live demo.
Yeah, I agree. Not on the too much from you, on the dive demo. Just again to set the scene, because we like doing this, on the left-hand side of the screen here, you've got Cedar Bank, and they are using Symphony. So Nancy's going to use Symphony to communicate and collaborate with her counterparty that's using Taskize, and you're going to see that similar integration we saw before, but this time into company. So into the demonstration. So Symphony's going to be here. So raising a query via Symphony is very easy. Here we've got a room that's been open, and you're communicating with what Elena talked about earlier, which is a Taskize bot. You first simply need to select the organization you wish to direct the request to. In this case, it's going to be Maple Bank, and then finally add a topic, in this case, an unmatched trade. Taskize, the first step is then select a function, so in this case, settlements, in which, in that part of the organization that we want to send the request to. Taskize is very focused on operations, so it's very important to us that we get data and structured information about the query. And so optionally, you can add attributes. So in this case, we've added a product, so we're going to add the product as equity, and then just for the purpose of the demo, we're going to add another one, and that's going to be the trade ID. So we add bits of information. Again, that's very important, not just for because we want structured data on the platform, but because it helps with work routing and query resolution, getting to the right person, but also for insights and analytics. So what's going to happen when Nancy here clicks Create Room? It will create a room in Symphony specifically for this query, but it also then send the request to Maple Bank, and that's where we'll see the integration between Symphony's ops directory and Taskize's smart directory. So you then get the benefit of allocating the work to the most appropriate person at Maple Bank based on all that information we put in the query from within Symphony. So we go ahead and create room. I think that's created the bubble in Taskize. And then, again, they can begin communicating and resolving the query between them into company this time. So that was a very short demo. Again, it's very similar to what we've done before. It leverages that similar technology, but we're going cross-firm now. So thank you very much, Elena, for being part of that and giving a bit of an overview. Hopefully you guys found that very valuable and useful. Thank you.